why we don't use mutual funds for them, as they've often used them previously, whether on their own or with a different manager. While they're highly liquid investment vehicles that provide quick access to professional money management, we find they're typically suboptimal for high net worth investors. Many investors pick multiple funds in order to diversify their portfolio, but this can instead lead to overdiversification, where you wind up owning the same assets through multiple funds, but without the ability to clearly see so. You wind up paying multiple fund managers different amounts just to buy the same asset. You can also sometimes see managers making contrasting decisions, with one manager adding exposure to the same name as a different fund is reducing exposure at the same time, resulting in added operational costs but no overall change to your portfolio. While investors often focus on the ongoing operating costs or expense ratios, some mutual funds have other types of fees as well. Some have load fees where investors buy or sell more shares, or 12b-1 fees related to the fund's marketing. These multiple layers of fees can make it harder for investors to evaluate their performance. Because you are pooling assets with other investors when you buy a mutual fund, you miss out on the ability to personalize your portfolio to your goals and objectives in a few different ways. Financially, capital gains in mutual funds are distributed to shareholders, regardless of whether or not you sold your shares of the fund, and can result in unexpected tax bills. For example, if there's a lot of volatility during the year and other shareholders sell, causing the fund to sell additional underlying assets, you may still see a capital gains distribution and subsequent tax hit at the end of the year, even though you never sold your shares. Funds also lack the ability to customize to your specific needs, whether that's asset allocation, investment restrictions, or other concerns you may have. If, for example, you don't want to own alcohol producers in your portfolio, but other shareholders do, a mutual fund has no way to accommodate that. We find that for many high net worth investors, you can get many of the benefits of mutual funds by hiring a money manager directly, professional money management and diversification, but you don't have the drawbacks of pooling your assets, and it comes in a simpler, easier to understand structure.